Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am bringing you guys a Surron adventure. We are right on the border of Compton and North Long Beach. Right behind me to that way is the high school that I went to. This is my old neighborhood. This is where I grew up. We're right down the street from my old house. We are going to go north on Atlantic Avenue right now into Compton, and we're going on a little tour. We're going to explore. I'm going to show you guys some parts of the city that if you've never been to Compton, you've probably never seen. Overall, I'm just going to show you guys as much as I possibly can in the next 2 hours. Make sure you watch this video to the end. With that said, let's get started. Beautiful flowers in bloom as we get started over here. Making sure my pockets are sealed up before we get going. This is the infamous 91 freeway. The main concern today is going to be cars. It's going to be making sure I don't get hit by a car. What the? Oh my God, bro. I swear to God, I thought a shooting was going down right now. Like right in front of us. It wouldn't surprise me. This is right, the second you get past that freeway, I think it was that Mini Cooper right there. It's on and cracking. You were pretty much, yeah, it was. Dude, I got a little PTSD going, I ain't gonna lie. The second you cross the freeway, you're pretty much in Compton. Once you go over this bridge right here, that's when you're pretty much officially in it. Northside Long Beach and Compton, they kind of blend together. So it's not like, you know, you go across a bridge and you're in a dramatically different area. Northside Long Beach is pretty well known to not be that nice of a place either. But it's a little bit nicer than where we're headed. So this is a weird, tricky little area we got to get through. We're trying to go that way. We're going to do that. This part is kind of like a highway, so we just need to zip through this bridge to get to where we got to go, which is the beginning of Compton. Got to get around whatever's going on right here too. That was like I think that was someone's home. I'm not really sure. Fun fact about this bridge is where I got my first ever ticket. I got a speeding ticket going 50 and a 35 right here by a motorcycle cop. And he was so desperate to give me a ticket for whatever he could. Originally, he was trying to get me for, he was running my plate and looking at my driver's license and asking me tons of questions, investigating, asking me where I was going. But he still gave me a ticket. I ended up still getting a ticket for 50 and a 35, which to this day still pisses me off because I don't know anybody else who's ever gotten a ticket right there on that bridge. It's pretty well known to be, you know, people race across that bridge all the time. I've seen people going 100 through there. Anyways, we got a little bit of tagging on our right as we officially enter the city of Compton. This is how you know you're there. The Big Donut. This is not the same donut that Ken Block drifted around in the Hoonigans video, but still a iconic landmark in the city of Compton, and that's how you know you are in it. We are going to get started. Usually we park when we're doing Compton rides, whether it's BMX or Surron. We start by the courthouse usually. Today we started by my old high school, and we're just going to travel inwards and do a big lap around, try and get a little bit more intricate with the side streets. And as always, our main concern is not getting eaten by a dog. Really cool artwork right there. We got to be very careful to not hit any dead ends here, so just tagging all over the place out here. I was talking with my barber. I still drive over an hour to come get my hair cut down here by the same barber I've been going to since I was in high school. And he was telling me, we were having discussions about how, you know, the gangs were way more prevalent around where we grew up compared to how it is now. But I mean, it's still definitely a big problem. Got a big field here. Once you kind of go over the bridge and get into Compton, it's a little bit more like kind of like free-for-all as far as what you're going to run into. That was a two-way alley. we're just kind of putting along. There's the 710 freeway. That's the one I take to get down here. We're gonna go back past the donut. We're actually gonna go this way a little bit. We're gonna go up Atlantic, but first we're gonna go down Alondra Boulevard, made famous by Kendrick Lamar in his hit single, Mad City. Yep, so back in the day, me and my BMX buddies, we would pedal our bikes from where we live, where I started, pretty much where I started. I lived like 3 blocks away from there. Yeah, so we would pedal all the way across where I just rode through. It's a nice IROC, but he would have ran me right over if I went. As you can see right here, the takeover definitely goes down. Anywhere you see black tire marks in the intersection, that means people are spinning donuts right there. Strip mall, something you see all over the place in Compton, North Long Beach. These things are just ubiquitous. They're kind of everywhere out here in this part of town. Am I getting a flat? More tagging. Everywhere you look out here, we're gonna see some tagging. I just realized my wheel is so out of true. I need to tighten the spokes ASAP. Tire pressure's low too. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little bit of cruising over here just to see what's going on in the neighborhoods. Fellas back there, I don't even know what they're doing, but we have a car bumper, a fridge, a mattress, and a dresser. Right there. So as we start to get along into the neighborhoods of Compton, one thing you're going to notice is that it looks like a regular neighborhood. It pretty much is. You know, these are all single family houses, so beyond the projects, which is pretty much so there's the projects, and when people refer to the projects, it's like a housing project, so they have a unique look to them. They're like apartment complexes that usually have like grass in between the units, and you see clotheslines, and you know, people keep their stuff outside. If we run into some projects, I'll show you guys you know what I'm talking about if you've never seen projects before. But the majority of Compton is actually single family homes. Because for those who don't know, Compton used to be a pretty high profile neighborhood back in the 40s and 50s, and then property values started to go down. They're kind of on the way back up right now, not in a crazy way, but they're definitely, I mean, housing all over the place in LA is pretty expensive at the moment, but gotta respect that, guy. It's a big ticket if you run a crosswalk while a guy has a stop sign hand out. Doesn't matter what you're on, bike, car, you will get a huge fine if there's a cop that happens to see. So that's why, yeah, you know, you never know when the boys are lurking around here in Compton. Last time I came down here, that building right there was totally tagged up. Looks like they cleaned it up. We're actually gonna make a right turn here, which is legal. As you can see here, another takeover spot, clearly. That truck is crazy. I love it. All right, so these are not necessarily projects, but it's very similar in how these look. These are kind of just apartments, but you know, I don't really know what out here is Section 8 and what is not, or like specifically very low income housing. But that's not quite what I was describing. Anyways, we have an alley right here. You guys know we will be taking it no matter what. First alley at Compton. Lots of graffiti pretty much everywhere you look out here. A little bit of trash, very strong smells, and some very nice artwork. That in particular is really sick. Cool artwork. Look at this. Damn. This is some aggressive graffiti. Really aggressive. This is the difference between you know, artwork and just straight up gang script. Stuff like this. This is just as clearly gang related stuff. It could just be personal too. It could be like people actually like just tagging against each other, if that makes sense. So the majority of tagging like this you see is kind of like that. Sometimes it's not even gang related. Typically is, but a lot of the time it's also just like, you know, one kid will come in, literally just spray paint some random stuff, and then another person will just paint over it. It's called getting crossed out. And how you doing? Hey, what's going on? Lots of graffiti out here. It's crazy the amount of taggings on these houses. You know, someone owns all these properties. It's still owned by somebody, so it's crazy that a lot of this is allowed to just stay up there like that. But, you know, I don't really know the way. It's hard to say without knowing who owns what, and if they live in the place they own. If they're just renting it out, I guess maybe they don't care that much. Anyways, we go on. That's the first alley system we've checked out. We're still on Alondra Boulevard. We're gonna go ahead and make a left here. We're gonna try and cross over to this side of Alondra and do a little bit of exploring down that way. If we ever get across the street, I don't think it's gonna happen. We may need to just go up to the crosswalk, because one thing about cars in Compton, they don't stop for anybody. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and spin the block this way. Right here is Long Beach Boulevard, another famous street that I travel down a lot. Just trying to check out as much of the tagging as I can for you guys. And, you know, just kind of give you guys a feel of the area, what's going on in these neighborhoods. I can't provide too much context on what it's like to live here, but we rode all through all these neighborhoods as kids, man. We would ride through everywhere out here, so it's not like it's that much different from living a block or a few blocks down the street. I actually think I'm coming into a dead end here, so we are going to spin right around. I just want to see what this thing is. If it's ever for sale, let me know. I'll come back and check.
Electric?
Yeah, this one's electric. Out here in the cut in Compton, some nice folks. That was a rich kid thing back in the day for me. Like, if one of my friends was my age and he had a dirt bike, it was like, wow, you are wealthy. Like, that is unfathomable amount of wealth for me to even imagine. Like, I was so lucky to have a BMX bike. Like, that would put me at the, like, as a 1%er where I grew up. Like, I was a target. Like, oh, that kid, he could afford a custom BMX. Even if it was like 600 bucks, it was still like, you're like in the nice bike crowd, you know what I mean? Dirt bike was, I never even thought about owning one, because we were just so poor. Like, there's no way that we would have been able to afford something like that. Anyways, cruising along, got a little bit of construction. More random taggings everywhere you look out here in Compton. That is part of the course. Just every wall you see that is, you know, that exists has either been tagged on or is currently tagged on. And if it was, it's painted over like that. You can clearly tell it's been painted on. But we're coming up to Compton Boulevard. We never been this way on a Compton ride before, so this is interesting. We have an alley we're gonna check out first before we take Compton. Let's see, can we get out through here? I think we can. Nope. Well, we could, but it was kind of like into those people's house, so we're gonna take this way. Cutting around. Compton cruise. All right. As always, just praying we don't run into any dogs. It's the main priority of the day. And the only way that really happens is if we catch dead ends, because as long as we don't have a dead end, we can just pin it and just gas it up out of there. A little bit of construction going on. Not much going on in this part of the neighborhoods. We're gonna go that way on Compton Boulevard in a second. We're just checking out a few more alleys. Just catching the, you know, the feel of the neighborhoods out here. This part of town, it's been a while since I came through. Sometimes we would take this street, Compton Boulevard, straight through because it's a straight shot to get to the train station. So we would pedal up Atlantic, make a left, and then come down this street all the way down. Because it's a little bit safer, I guess you could say. One, there's wider sidewalks for us when we were riding BMX on. And, you know, it was just the way that we started becoming comfortable with. So that's why we ended up taking Compton Boulevard most of the time. Anyways, way over there in the distance, you can see the courthouse. That is where we'll inevitably end up. What we're gonna do as much exploration in the cut as possible before we get there. We're gonna go this way, check out some more side streets, neighborhoods. We have another alley right there. We're gonna pass on for now. Check out this apartment building. Broken window. Look at that broken window, but it's covered up by a blanket. Looks like they used to cover up the glass that was busted. Who knows how it was broken? Could have got shot at. I mean, who knows? Anything could go down out here. It's hard to tell. There's a bunch of trash in front of the building, and we're gonna creep around just a little bit. There's an active, it's a parking structure. A lot of trash. Damn, this is crazy right here. A lot of graffiti up in it. We are right in the heart of multiple gang zones, folks, in case you didn't know. How you doing? As we creep on from that was kind of crazy. This has been around since we were a kid. It's like some type of temple. I don't really know exactly what. I'm in such a weird little cut. Please tell me I can get out through here. Can't. That looks like we're going all the way back. Got the old school Hummer. We're gonna turn around. Ooh. You could actually go through here. That'd be crazy. Oh, it's locked. It has a door code, but I want to ride up in there. I wonder what it's like. Oh, dude, there's graffiti in the apartment complex. There's people tagged up. That is, man. That's the hood right there, folks. That's the only way to put that. That is the only way to put that. Let's go ahead and cut through another strip mall. Need of Speed. I love that. It's like they probably wanted to call it Need for Speed, but they had copyright issues with Need for Speed, so they had to call it Need of Speed. I thought there was a fire going on. It's a barbecue cracking. That smells good too. Taking all fades. All right, back cruising down Compton Boulevard. Feeling like I'm back in the 90s, folks. Or for me, the 2000s. The last time we went down this route regularly was 2004, 2005. Those are the times when I was coming around these parts of town. And you know, a lot of people say the 2000s are the new 1990s in LA. For my generation, the 2000s were turned up, man. It was just gang violence all day, every day, shootings all the time, riots happening at school, gang activity everywhere. Just random shops with just trash everywhere out here, man. She was having a great day. A little bit of graffiti right here. There's a skate park, I think, somewhere up here to the right, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna check out this street right here. A little bit of tagging. Goes out here with his baby, being a responsible dad. Love to see that. A little bit of an industrial area, it's looking like. Cars. Homie's got the nice RT. Love that. This is another shot of that temple. I'm not sure what exactly this temple is. I'm sure I could look it up on Google Maps and find out. But we always were curious about this when we were younger. I mean, this looks like a mortuary if I'm not mistaken. But like that part over there is like something else. It's like a temple. I don't know. Anyways, back up here on Long Beach Boulevard, we are going to continue to snake down just for a bit right here through these industrial areas. That's actually a sheriff's impound. I think that was a sheriff impound or something. That guy was a sheriff. He was closing something off. I don't know. Hey, none of my business, right? All right, we're getting into our very industrial area. As you can see, this is like SoCal Gas Company. I don't think we have any business going over there. We're gonna try and cross this street, which is a doozy. This is Long Beach Boulevard, but once we're across it, we're good. And we're gonna go southbound. We're gonna try and make our way back to Compton Boulevard from here. Little junkyard. Got the M6 street parts. Crazy. Yeah, so we're gonna go back down to Compton Boulevard, make a right. We're gonna check out the courthouse, examine a little bit of area along the bridge. This is Palmer Street. We could take Palmer. Let's take this little side street. Look at this side street. Isn't this cool? This has been freshly paved because this used to be like really rugged back in the day. I remember riding down here. Pretty cool though. Bro, I want to look at that boat. What was that? A couple more neighborhoods we're gonna check out right here. Not too many alleys. I love to get up in a neighborhood or like a apartment complex back here, but that's that kind of goes against our policy of no dead ends. That's kind of purposely dead ending ourselves, to be honest. I think we have an alley right here we can hit though. We do. A little bit of graffiti, a lot of bit of graffiti. That's all over the place out here though. No parking, 9 to 9. Well, when the heck can you park here? Not supposed to park in alleys anyway, but I mean, compared to some of the ones we see in South Central, these are pretty clean alleys. For the most part, there's a little bit of graffiti here and there, but there's not huge piles of trash. And for the most part, no stray dogs. So we do love to see that. We got a gigantic truck in front of us. I think we can get around. This is like a end of times truck. You want something like that for the apocalypse. Continuing to squeeze our way through. More graffiti. This is all just illegible to me. I don't know if you guys even know what any of this says, but basically people from different streets crossing out the street down the street from them because they don't like them because they live on a different street. That's kind of what it boils down to, folks. I'm gonna keep it 100. That is quite literally what it boils down to. Yep. And off we go. Where are we at now? I think we're on this might be Avalon? No, this is Santa Fe. Okay. Okay, we're on Santa Fe. We're gonna keep going straight a little bit further. We got one more alley to check out. Then we're gonna do the skate park, the courthouse, and then we're gonna do a little bit of even deeper neighborhood cruising out here in Compton. All these so far are places that I've not gone to on the Surron, as far as I remember, these particular streets at least. They're all pretty much new, so all new territory. All right, well, that was kind of weird. I don't even know what we're looking at. We got an empty skate park. Let's go. Oh wait, never mind. There's someone in there. see if we can check it out. Oh my God. Ooh, that bowl's kind of sick. Not really much I could do up here. Look at these stairs. Yep. Okay, that was cool. We checked out the skate park. And we're off. Compton, California tour continues. Got the courthouse right up here on our right. Looks like we got a green light to cross too. Very nice plazas and stuff right here. This is where I usually park when I do my Compton rides. I'll park in this parking lot right here. You know, only come down here maybe once a year nowadays. We're just in a parking lot. You know, I don't like being in parking lots because it's like I've read somewhere that like a big majority of car accidents happen in parking lots, which is, it totally makes sense because there's just so many blind spots and everyone's in a rush, but you got to go slow. It like definitely adds up. Bro, it's so sketch riding out here, I can't lie. 99% of my attention is going towards not getting hit by a car. Like, you got to really be cognizant of what cars are doing out here. And you got to spot your route well in advance, as I do some of the most ignorant stuff possible. Alright, that was a fun line. Alright, we got the train. One cool thing I want to see here, even though we're going to see it backwards. I never understood why it's backwards. So look at this right here. But it says Compton, it's spelled out Compton. You can only tell if you're on the train coming, well, if you're on the train anyway. See, it says Compton, but this way it's Namkatum. This way it's not Mock. So yeah, we have to get on the other side for it to spell Compton. This way you can see it. C-O-M-P-T-O-N, Compton. This is the blue line, the famous blue line, which is just the absolute worst train in the planet as far as I'm concerned. It is super, super dangerous, super sketchy. Pretty much every time I was on the blue line, I saw some insane stuff every single time, pretty much without fail. There's not once I would go on that train and not see some just bizarre, violent crime or just disgusting thing. So there's that. We did that. These are some nice apartments. Definitely not you see those two girls stacked on top of each other in the car. These are nice apartments, so you know there's that. Let's see where we're gonna go from here. We never really go into this little neck of the woods, so we're gonna go there. We're gonna start going this way. We always cut through right here, go left. We're gonna cut straight just for a bit, and we're gonna see what these neighborhoods have to offer. We don't really ever go through here, so let's check it out. Oh, dude, you know what's so funny about this corner right here? Anybody remembers, been watching forever, I bought an old, like a $3,000 Civic, a beat up Civic. It was right here. It was right back there. See if we can get an angle without actually getting back there. Look, even the park benches out here are tagged up. Isn't that crazy? It was right there. I wonder if I could find a clip from that video. Probably not, because I don't care, but yep. Big mural, Artfully United mural tour, Harmony. It's actually pretty nice. Dude was yelling at me, but you know, there's some times where I'll stop to talk to people, and then there's other times where I will not. That was one of the times where I just didn't want to, so I kept going. Go ahead and check out some of these crazy neighborhoods out here in the mix, folks. I remember when I came to buy that Civic, I was so sure I was getting set up to get robbed too. I was like, there's no way that this is not a setup. Either way, I'm gonna try and film it and post it, but I was so sure I was getting robbed, but I didn't. I was legit. The car was kind of a piece of crap, but it ran. Anyways, we're out here. I see a sheriff to the left. Me on a mountain bike mobbing. That's right. Look at this. Look at this house. This thing looks straight out of Breaking Bad. This whole scene right here with the RV. It smells absolutely disgusting right here. I'm not gonna lie. It smells like the most repulsive poop smell ever. I've always liked this little street right here though. It's got so much character to me. You shut down businesses, covered in taggings. Like, where does that door go, right? Where does that door go? And then you can go through this bridge. You can go over this bridge going that way. And it kind of takes you back to the other side of Compton where we started, back towards our Atlantic. My watch keeps telling me I'm recording a cycle. I'm not riding a bicycle. All right, so from here, we are going to keep going straight right here and make a left up in one of these streets, and we're gonna take a neighborhood through to the courthouse. And that's gonna be our next stop. I'm just gonna do it nice and easy so we don't get hit by a car that we don't see. You never know out here. What's funny too is anytime I've ever seen a sheriff in Compton, it's been right there at that intersection where we just saw one. That guy's poor house is just tagged up, man. It's crazy that they just tag up houses. That's gotta be irritating, man. That's gotta be so frustrating to have your house covered in gang lettering. Like, come on, at least just do an alley, right? Okay, we're gonna start cruising. This is not the street we want to be on. Oh, we do have a dirt alley. Why not, right? What this bike is made for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we love that. Even that little jump. More crazy tagging. Damn. This is wild, bro. Just look at all the crossouts. Someone's not fond of that garage door or something. I can't even. I got no words for that one, bro. That's just crazy. That is just crazy. I don't know. You guys know I am just an observer of my surroundings. That's all I do. I ride around, I look at stuff, I talk about it, and I keep going. Anyways, from here, we're gonna try and get out of this little pocket of straight up gang infested territories we're in and get across the way to the courthouse, which is directly in front of us. But to get there, we gotta do a little bit of zigzagging. You know, it is bizarre because these are clearly, you know, these are pretty dangerous neighborhoods to live in, right? But I mean, it's kind of normal. Even like where I grew up in North Long Beach, even at my house, right where we started down the street, there was taggings all over the place, but I never really felt threatened by gang members, because if you're just a regular person just trying to live your life, 99% of the time you're not gonna have a problem. But if you try to involve yourself with what's going on, or if you try to act hard or try to act tough, that's when the problems start. You know, if you try to be Mr. Tough Guy, pretty much. That's it. That's the best way to put it. But yeah, I mean, I never had a problem. I'm sure most of the people who live here, yeah, it's probably not the greatest thing to see huge aggressive tag-ins on your property all the time, but you know, as long as you're just living your life and minding your business, what else can you do, right? Genuinely, what else can you do? Oh, but I was saying, the irony of all this is that the courthouse is right here. The sheriff's department is right there. Like, they really just don't care up here. To be honest, they do not care. All right, but with that said, we are going across the street. Oh, we just missed our chance. Okay, well, we're gonna be sitting here waiting. Fun fact, the last time I came out here, I went to this 7-Eleven after I finished my ride, and I witnessed a full-blown beatdown go down. It was crazy. I don't know, it had something to do with something, because the guy, he was looking sketched out, and then these two guys came and just started jumping him. And that happened. But anyways, since we didn't get our light, okay, we're gonna check out some more alleys. We got one more alley right here. A lot of tagging right here. We got a lady with her mountain bike just chilling. Let's check out this alley, which is pretty crazy. Every alley down here just has a very uniqueness to it. They all have their own specific, like, I don't know how to put it. Like, they all feel like they're straight out of a movie scene. They all have so much character, you know? It's pretty wild. Every time I come down here, I mean, it's just, it's funny how this stuff was so normal to me when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. Like, it was just kind of, it was where I lived. But now it just, I don't know. I'm 30, I see things different, you know? I'm much more aware of my surroundings and the type of people who are, you know, in wherever I'm at. So it's just, I don't know. Even though we haven't really seen anything like any. Anywho, enough harping aloud, enough yapping, right? Enough yip yapping. We're about to hit the courthouse. We just took a long way. We can check out one more alley. We are gonna go right here, so we don't have to wait for the lights. Looks like there's quite a few sheriff officers out here at the courthouse today. Not really sure what that means. Maybe they had to show up for, you know, a specific court case or something like that. I really don't know. We're gonna take a lap around here. Got the sheriff. There's a detective vehicle. Regular police officer car. He's in the car just chilling. It's another undercover SUV. I mean, you know, we're at the courthouse, so it's not like that's crazy to see. But a lot of the times you come by here and there's nobody. Car's just parked out. This is the part that we do come through every time we go to this side of Compton. There's not much free riding to be done. We're just taking a quick tour around. Luckily, I've never been inside the Compton courthouse. I've never had to, so I can't tell you what it's like on the inside. But I'm sure it's not fun. It's probably not a fun place to be. We got a sheriff right here, two of them. We are going to chill and wait. They don't care about Surron, but you know, definitely not gonna chance the green light in front of two sheriffs. Luckily, they got places to be out here in Compton, California. Love to see that. By love to see it, I mean love to see them not messing with me. All right, so far so good. We got a nice little round trip in. We are going to smash down Compton and get back to Alondra at some point. We're gonna go back to Alondra, which is really just the next main street, but we're gonna take this way a little bit. There's a couple of different routes I want to go through. I'm so paranoid about train tracks, no matter what. Even if there's no train around, I still like look 6 times back and forth because I am just very paranoid. Oh my God, indeed. Oh my God, we're gonna get through this parking lot. Ugh. Oh, I gotta love that Surron clearance. I thought I was gonna hit the bash guard right there. We did not. Love it. We are again in parking lots where we don't want to be. Got to be careful. People love speeding through big open parking lots, kind of like how I'm doing right now. So gotta watch out for other people doing the same thing. Even though I'm a big highlighter, you still never know. Okay. Got Big 5 CVS, you know, regular. This is like a nicer part of Compton. Like on the other side is also really, you know, upscale businesses and freshly remodeled stuff. And then you go 1 block down and you're like, oh yeah, it's still Compton. Just being honest. Okay, what to do from here? I think we are gonna go back up the street. Because if we go this way, it's kind of just like meh. It's a bunch of nothing. So yeah, we are going to take the slightly longer way. Ooh. Got to get up to this intersection right here. Oh, someone's getting blurred. Is it me? No, it's not. And folks, remember, if you want to see everything I filmed today, make sure you check out the first link in the description. That will take you to the second channel, where I have posted the long form version of today's video if you want to see everything.
And example right at the end of that.
What? He had a puppet. I thought I was tripping. Okay, I thought I was tripping. That is a puppet.
And he shall do what?
I thought that was a tiny little person.
No, that's a puppet.
Yeah, okay.
And every day go by, it's getting closer.
Okay.
It goes that way.
And then he just went straight back to preaching. So, you know, Compton is a place. It is a place on earth. That much I can confirm. Let's see if we got an alley right here we can check out. Back on Compton. We want to take a slightly different route than we just took, though. That's the goal. We're ripping down some alleys. There are some more back streets we are going to take right now. Price reduced. Home for sale. You know, property still exchanging hands out here in Compton. Look at this thing, dude. This thing is sick. How much is this for sale for? Any rebuilders, come right here to Rose and Laurel Street in Compton. Look at this thing. Fire. Maybe it's not for sale. I'm just saying that. I don't even know if it's for sale. Off we go. Down Laurel Street. I didn't know there was a Laurel Street, but now we do. Let's see, where are we at? Where are we at is a real question. Look at that Chevelle just chilling. Probably bought brand new back in the day too. Crazy. We got some dirt hills. Ow. Oh my God, that's glass. And that was rusty. That was some rusty wire too. We gotta spot that a little bit better before we jump it again. That was kind of sketch. Let me try and jump that way. Kind of weird. Not really the best lip or landing, but it works. Just trying to jump it more to the left. You know, definitely had better obstacles. It was okay. That works. We're just gonna keep going before we get overwhelmed. A couple more alleys. We're gonna cruise down on our trip through Compton. We are now in a part where it's like, it's kind of just nice neighborhoods, to be honest. Nothing really that crazy in this part. We're making our way back down to Alondra, taking this alley system and trying not to get hit by cars like that. This is a school I'm pretty sure every school out here now has armed security guards, police officers, metal detectors. Or it's crazy what's happened to schools, right? I don't know how many people here watching went to school before like 2010. I mean, I graduated 2011 and they had just introduced metal detectors, and that was a big deal back then. Now it's like normal. Now it's like completely normal to have metal detectors in every school, and armed guards, you know, like with actual weapons, guns. That was not a thing when I was in high school. It just wasn't. But now it's like, ah, man, it's just so much drama in the schools, dude. I do think often about when I do have a kid, like, what is school gonna be like then? That's still a ways off before I even have one. But then once I do, another 10, 11, 12 years, really like 6, 7, 8. I mean, oh man, it's just a wild ward win, huh? Wild ward. As we get through these couple side streets where there's really nothing going on, we're gonna make a right-hand turn right here. Get back up to Alondra. These are actually really nice houses. This part of Compton, they got the wealth. Got the Challenger, got a pretty Tesla. Usually when you see Tesla, that means money. I can't afford a Tesla. All right. Back up here on Alondra, we're gonna try and cross the street. That's our main goal right now, is get across the street. Traffic is starting to pick up. School's back in session, so once kids start getting out, you know, it is just a nightmare. All right, covering ground. We might take Long Beach Boulevard back, actually. That might be fun. Do a little bit of a different route. Dang, they still got the $5 La Pizza Loca. Oh my God, I remember coming here with my high school girlfriend, and we would get the big, they make a big, like a really big pizza, and we finished it. Yeah, we ate the entire thing, me, her, and her friend. Good times. Not really, but anyways, we got some more neighborhoods we're gonna go through. We're gonna get up here though to this street. They were like, what the hell is that? Let's see, it's kind of a weird intersection right here that I was not really trying to get myself into, but here we are. We're gonna cross, you know, thanks Smiley Bones 55 CVTG3. I don't know. Anyways, lots of random little taggings you're gonna see right here as we go through this next neighborhood. We're just gonna rip through this one though. If there's an alley right here, we're actually gonna take that. Looks like it's closed off though. Oh no, it's nothing. All right, let's go. Warp speed. We gotta make it to where we started. Gotta be careful on these side streets though. People do come flying down them. So we're trying to stay cognizant of our surroundings. Not go too fast. Actually, look at this car right here. This thing's sick. Lift it up. Yeah, that is fire. Oh, that's super fire. Oh, we got two. Looks like he's not having the best day. A little bit of tagging. And we're back off. I'm kind of in that too. Look at this Supra, just street parks. Oh my God, it's beautiful. MKVCF. Dude, that thing's clean. Super clean. Street parked in Compton. I love Supras. I don't know why. I just love the way those cars look. I don't have any interest in buying one, but I sure can appreciate them. We are keeping on through this part of Compton. I'll put it this way. I don't know where I am, but I know exactly where I'm going, if that makes sense. Like I don't think I've ever been through these particular streets that we're on right now, ever. We're just in some random neighborhoods. But I know how to get to where I gotta go. It's that way. My brain just knows how to get back home. Like, I still have that. Isn't that weird how if you go back to your home neighborhood, even if you live somewhere else for a long time, you still know how to go, like exactly how to get home? Isn't that bizarre how that works? Like, I just know exactly where to go. If I wanted to go to my childhood home right now, I would know exactly how to get there. Got a shortcut in the park. I love that. Whether that actually saved us any time, we're about to find out, because we got to get up to this next street and see where that takes us. We got to go across that bridge, if you guys forgot. There's a few ways to get back to north side, but the bridge is like the easy way. It's like the main way. Actually, I wouldn't even say it's the easy way. It's the sketchiest way for sure. It's actually very sketchy, but that's the way I'm planning on going right now. I don't know if I'm even going that way, really. I see the freeway in front of us, so we might actually make a right turn right here. What is this we're on? Oh, we're on Atlantic, but this is South Atlantic, so this is like a different part than the main one. This whole street is detoured. This is actually really nice. I've never been down here. Look at these trees. Look at that house. What the heck? Road closed ahead. Looks like we're not going to be able to make it through right here. I don't even know if this is a through way. I think this is a dead end, actually. So we are going to go ahead and turn around. Sure is a dead end. How did I even end up here? I don't know. We're just in the freaking mix. All right, well, back we go through the nice neighborhoods. Super nice up here. These apartments are actually open. Oh no, there's nothing to see there. These are not quite projects like I was talking about either, but they're definitely not the nicest places. These look like new constructions. Oh, what is this? Look like fancy houses, but they're tagged up already. Everything's tagged up out here. Well, we hit a weird route, but we're back on Atlantic, so just trying to, that's a detective. Oh, he was kind of like trailing me low-key. Don't worry, officer, I have nothing to hide. I'm just a dude with 0 brain cells on a Surron. Don't mind me. We do have to get back. I'll imagine I get a speeding ticket after all this time again, put on a Surron instead of in a BMW. This route's actually kind of cool. Oh, that's a lot of glass. Oh, there's even more glass. This is pretty sick. Oh, you can get back there. That's kind of, that goes to the freeway. We don't really need to go there, but next video, maybe. What am I riding right now? Definitely a bunch of glass. I can confirm that. All right, we're gonna have to send it on the road. Let's do it. Oh, wait, there's a sidewalk here now. Look, there's even a little way up. I swear I don't remember there being a sidewalk here. It's a nice improvement, quality of life. Oh look, these are from people running into the barricades. That's insane. Imagine running over that, or running into that, and then going off the edge. Jeez, talk about final destination. I like how the city just put plywood over it. Like, oh yeah, just don't look. It doesn't exist if you can't see it. Look, same thing. I guess it's a temporary fix to a much bigger problem, but they're like, yeah, you know, in the meantime, just put some wood over it. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, just don't look at it. It doesn't exist if you can't see it. All right, there's the bike path, which we'll take in a separate day. Right now, I'm pretty tapped. I'm just trying to get back to the nasty north side. Smell horses. We're in the part of the farmland. We didn't even get to check out the farm area. There's so much farmland in Compton that we did not see today. We'll check out in a future video for sure. But today, you know, we came, we saw, we explored Compton, and that's that. that dude, bro just sent it. Oh my god. I mean, I kind of did too, but I'm on a Surron. He probably just said, I'm not waiting in this traffic. Oh my god, that was savage. That was insane. You want to know why he did that? It's because school just let out. He's like, I'm not waiting. I'm not gonna do it. That's funny, bro. All right, folks, pretty cool exploration today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you subscribe. Like the video, comment down below whatever is on your mind. Like the video, comment down below whatever's on your mind. I don't know. Just say anything. As always, thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Peace out.